But you had a great suggestion for the show. I kind of did a little bit of research on it.
I did.
Yeah, you don't remember you asked for about the Quora thing? We should do a life advice. For
yeah. I suggested that.
I looked this up, but it's not Quora, but it's Reddit.
All right.
And it's for our favorite discussion board r/ask transgender.
Oh.
Yeah. So here it is.
Started that.
Here it is. This is from 2 months ago.
Yeah. So wait, just for everybody listening, we're reading like an old someone asking for advice on the internet and answering it. It's like if we had people writing into us, what would we say to them?
Yeah.
If they write about
I'm going to try
problems?
and straighten this out again. I apologize.
Oh,
yeah.
Why is it looking bad on the screen? Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Untangle it.
Mark will definitely not have anything to say about this.
Yeah.
Mike, just telling you. Okay. So here's the subject is my dad is male to female. I am also male to female.
Lucky.
Everyone in my family keep concerning if I am trans just because my dad is trans. What do I do?
My dad and I fuck.
Okay. Now, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. I've showed signs of being trans since I was around 5.
Yeah.
We had to be normal and give them advice.
All right.
Even keeled.
Put a brick.
My dad, and this is in parentheses.
I'd say that to anyone, trans or not.
My dad, she prefers dad before anyone else asks, came out to me as trans when I was around 12 to 13. Be serious. This is a serious subject, man. She prefers dad. What's wrong with that? Came out to me when I was around 12, 13 and started her transition around 4 months after. I started feeling uncomfortable in my gender, like Morgan Freeman.
I started feeling uncomfortable in my gender too.
Around 13.
I can't do it.
When feeling uncomfortable in my gender around 13 when vagina envy sent in, but it wasn't until I was 19 that I really started questioning my gender. At this point, I didn't know what I was. I was just certain I wasn't cis. I didn't fully accept I am a trans woman until exactly 2 days before my 25th birthday. Before then, I floated. Be serious?
I float.
I float. Let's go. I floated around between non-binary and agender. Just like the way I float around being a Commanders fan and a Rams fan.
Yeah. He's floating in the ether.
Before then, I floated around. I have a large family, and they're disappointed. Yeah. The first time somebody asked me if I'm trans because my dad is trans was eye roll inducing. Oh, here we go.
Here comes Uncle Tony asking me if I'm trans.
Their logic
let me suck him again.
Their logic is that I look up to my dad, and with her transitioning, I can't do the dad.
She prefers dad.
What's that?
She prefers
dad. Seriously, Dad?
She prefers dad, guys.
I internalized that. I managed to convince people that that isn't the case, but when this same conversation happens 6 to 8 times, it gets old fast. What do I do? What would you suggest this person does?
Your father.
the father.
Reverse Marvin Gaye. I would.
That's actually a pretty good. That's like a good like Game of Thrones storyline. That's what Ramses did in Game of Thrones. He his father. For the kingdom.
I never watched it because I'm not trans.
Well, I am, so I like Game of Thrones.
No. Emilia Clarke, she's naked in it, right? Yeah, the fun bags, they're going around. She's getting in that early scene in there, one early episode.
Yeah. I will say that
folks,
seasons 1 through 4 of that show are I would really recommend it. It's very good.
I just don't like dragons and stuff.
I don't think I can't. You said you didn't like the British accents. I was just. I
don't like that either. No, it's just something about it just annoys me.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Anyway, back to this. What's this young kind person's name?
It's anonymous.
Oh my God. Well, if you don't have the balls to even ask about it, then how are you going to face your family?
They don't have balls at all.
They still do.
No balls. They're male to female.
Oh, they already did it? No, but
I don't know.
That comes with the realization. It doesn't come with the surgery.
Oh.
It's a physical thing. You know, it's like taking a spoiler off a car.
Yeah.
If you don't want the spoiler there, it's practically not there. I think, therefore I am.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's tough when you're just trying to copy stuff and people think you're just doing it because you're your father. It is tough.
I would tell your dad to transition back.
Well, maybe the dad was thought of it first. Maybe the dad was the first one to do it. Why should he transition back just because the son wants to?
I'll tell you what. The
dad, okay, is a brave woman.
My dad has given me vagina envy, and it won't stop.
My dad also gives me vagina envy because he gets more pussy than I do. That's what I look up to my dad a lot. My dad's pretty much my hero.
Yeah.
I think if he was trans and wouldn't follow through, I wouldn't do it either, though. I think that'd be one thing I wouldn't do. I would do different.
No, you wouldn't have to follow him with that.
It would be a tough decision, but I would say I can't do it, Dad. I can't do it.
What, you would want to do it after? Or no? Well, I understand.
Well,
yeah.
It's a comedy podcast, you know.
Yeah. No, you're trans, and
yeah.
But that's no laughing matter, okay?
No. It's not humorous. Not a WCW jobber in 1999, okay?
No, yeah.
Listen, I think with the right therapy and medication that this person can get, the right amount of help they can get. Listen, it's tough being trans. You just get everything you want.
Luke, your life is in turmoil. I can tell. As a trans man,
it's tough.
You're a woman to man.
I wore the pink hoodie for the occasion.
Well, that's good. That's good.
I'm happy you're recognizing my gender just because.
It's your truth. We just had Trans Visibility Day, where even Jesus came out of the ground to say, "God, they're brave." he rolled right out. No, he said, get that rock out of here.
Listen, God had,
and then the surgery, get that cock out of here.
Jesus had 2 nails in the hands and 1 for 2 feet. He never had an inverted penis. I mean, Jesus. I mean.
Yeah. What if they did that during the surgery? Simon came in and did it for a little while.
He had to carry the cock up a couple of blocks.
Well, he got some of his cock chopped off when Jesus fell the second time.
And Jesus wiped his cock on a cloth and left an imprint.
It showed up. And then the imprint disappeared to symbolize the surgery.
Yes, the 3 crying doctors.
And then afterwards, now there is one thing that's accurate, because you know that part where after it's done, the mother comes and cries nearby.
yes. Mary would not be happy with that one.
I know. I hope my son doesn't have a better pussy than me. I'm sure Joseph will test out both. Yes, he will. He'd fuck Christ's corpse in a second.
No.
Dude, that's too much.
He's a carpenter. He has morals.
Yeah. Yuck. To Christ is what I'm getting at.